Hello, what is up guys? Evildoers Time here today, back with another Black Desert video. Today's video, we're going to be giving you the event guide to the Lara's 4 Request questline that just came out with the most recent patch in Black Desert to show you how to pick up some cool items, as well as a Tungrad accessory box that can be worth upwards of 800 million silver, depending on how lucky you get. Anyway, this questline is super simple. You're going to need about 500,000 to get invested in it and get started, as well as at least 10 contribution points on your character. And real quick, before we get going with the guide, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or enjoy the content on the channel, please consider subscribing and putting notifications on. That way you stay updated when new Black Desert content comes out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it and let's take a look at the actual quest from the patch notes. So in the patch notes, you can see right here the Lara's 4 Request. It is available from February 26th through March 11th, so you have about 2 weeks to go ahead and do this, and you need to meet Lara at Heidel, so we're going to show you where she is right now. But anyway, the quests are going to reward you for 20 black gems, 50 blackstone weapons as well as 50 blackstone armors, 40 memory fragments, and a rare Tungrad accessory box that can have a Tungrad accessory all the way up to Duo. But anyway, the NPC Lara is right here in front of us. She is the general goods vendor, and she is located in Heidel. So here we are on the map, Heidel, near the very bottom of Heidel. If we go ahead and talk to her, select quest, and we can select all 4 of the requests: Lara Special Request 1, Lara Special Request 2, Lara Special Request 3, and Lara Special Request 4. So now that we have the quests, I'm going to show you how to do each and every single one of them. I'm going to go in order 1 through 4, but if you only want to do quest number 4 to get the accessory box and then move on with your life and not do the rest of it, just skip ahead in the video until the point where I go over that. But anyway, the first quest, the Lara Special Request 1, rewards 20 black gems and requires you to harvest a special sunflower. The easiest way to go ahead and do that is going to be by buying the special sunflower seed off of the market and then breeding it across. So what we're going to do is run up the street over here in Heidel, over to Clea, the Marketplace Director. Go ahead and click on her, Central Market, go in the Buy tab, and just type in Special Sunflower Seed. Right there you see they have gone up insane in price with the event that's going on right now, but just go ahead and pick up a couple of them, just in case anything happens while you're farming here. So I bought 4 of them. So from here we need to go and set up a farm. So in order to set up a farm, the easiest way to do it is going to be to head to Moretti Plantation right below us, so I will meet you over there. But just so you know where it is on the map, Moretti Plantation is right here. Moretti Plantation on the map. So I'm going to hop on my horse and I will meet you over there. After you've arrived at Moretti Plantation, you're going to talk to Mercianne Moretti. She's located right here. Click on her, go to chat, and you are going to rent a plain fence for 6 contribution points. Go ahead and hit confirm, and it will add the plain fence into your inventory. Do note that farming is incredibly complex with things like moisture, humidity, temperature, all sorts of different things you need to take into account when setting up a farm. This is just going to get you from A to B. So all we're going to do is hop on our horse and ride down towards the water down below over here. So just head on over, and this should be good enough. So when we get down here, what we're going to do is go into our inventory and right-click this plain fence. It's going to let you place the fence anywhere around you. I'm just going to drop it right here. After the fence is placed, you're going to see the outline of a fence available right here. So now we need to go ahead and hit R to switch to place mode, and we're going to plant our seeds. So to do that, click on a seed, and then click on a slot. After we escape out of the place mode, if we go to any one of the flowers and press R on it, it will give us the estimated time until the flower is ready to be farmed. So we need to come back in 5.5 hours. So while this is running, we're going to go ahead and cover the other steps in this, and then we'll come back to this at the end. So let's move on to Lara's request number 2. Lara's special request number 2 is trivially easy. It is just to kill 100 helms. So 100 helms, you're going to need about 90 AP, 120 DP to be able to do this reliably, but lower will work depending on where you are in the story and whatnot. But Helm's Post is located right here on the map. So here is Heidel where we're starting all this. You got to move up and to the right a little bit, and they run all the way through this whole area right here. So you can start anywhere and work through killing 100 of these enemies. So let's just go ahead and complete that. Anyway, after we've gone ahead and completed that, we can head back to Lara to turn in this quest because we do have to do something else for her to complete the 3rd quest in the chain. I also want to point out that if you've played through the story to like midway through the Medea questline, you'll be able to do this area easily. So if you haven't finished the story yet, play through the story in Black Desert and then come on back to this area. You won't need to spend any money. It'll give you all the gear you need to be able to fight in this area. But yeah, we're going to head back to Lara over in Heidel. So Lara back in Heidel down here. All right, we're back to Lara in Heidel, so let's go ahead and talk to her. Hit R to continue and complete the quest, and you see we get a crap load of blackstone armor and weapons. So the next quest in the chain, if we open up the O key to bring up the quest log, we're going to see that the next one in the chain requires us to pick up a scorched fragment. So where the heck do you get a scorched fragment? You can do it via Imperial Delivery, or if you talk to Lara, click on quests and go to Daily Lara's Great Discovery and Bread. Mash R a little bit, you will see that she has scorched fragment available right here. Any rate, so to do this quest, go ahead and click on R on her, and it's going to give you a random series of quests or a random series of tasks to do to complete the quest. So for this quest, I need to make barley dough. So in order to make the barley dough that I need, I navigate over to bddatabase.net. Link to this website will be in the description below. Type in what I'm looking for, barley dough, and it will tell me that I need to mix barley flour with mineral water. So in order to get the barley flour, I'm going to go over to the marketplace, Central Market, just in case you end up getting the same one, and I'm going to buy barley. So this barley right here, I think I'm going to need about 100 of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy 100. I'll buy it at this higher price just so it instant completes, and click buy, and go pick it up. Depending on what you need, or if you need a similar material, you can just buy it off the marketplace and go about the method you're going to see right here. I think there are various dough making quests depending on what material you get, so it should all be the same or similar process. Anyway, after we've gone with that, we're going to go pick it up from the central marketplace over here. I've got my 100 barley. Okay, add it to my inventory, and now I need to process it and grind it. So to grind it, press L to open up the processing menu, click on the grinding tab across the top, click on the barley, and go ahead and hit start, and then hang out for like 20 minutes. So I'll be back. Alright, I got my 101 barley flour. I now need to go get all the mineral water. To find a vendor that sells mineral water, all you gotta do is open up the map. In the bottom right corner, you see Find NPC, and we are looking for the cooking NPC, so just go ahead and click on that, and it will auto-path you to the closest cooking NPC. Click on them, and we need mineral water times 100, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that, buy multiple, type in 100 to pick up my 100 mineral waters, and from here, guess what? We got to open up the processing menu once again, shaking, we need to put the barley flour along with the mineral water, and just hit start on that to start producing again, so I'll be back in a few seconds. So my character has finished creating 154 barley doughs. I only needed 100, so there you go. I got about 50% more than it said it would. But after we've done that, we're going to go ahead and click on Lara, go over to her, and click on chat. Then we're going to go ahead and hit hand over barley dough times 100. This is going to complete the quest objective. If we hit R to go to next, she's going to give us either a sunset dyed wool or a scorched fragment. Pick the scorched fragment, go ahead and click confirm, hit enter, and you now have the scorched fragment. Now if we go back to chat and click on her again, we can click hand over scorched fragment, and that will complete that quest line for her, which will go ahead and give us 40 memory fragments. So go ahead and collect that. This just leaves us with Laura's special request number 4, which involves getting a Serendia token of protection. Serendia tokens of defense are obtained from world boss kills. I've had 100% drop weight with Kazarka, so if you want to go ahead and pick this up easily, go and kill Kazarka whenever it spawns. So after you've picked up one of the Serendian tokens of protection from defeating a world boss, have it in your inventory, go over to Laura, click on chat, and you will see the event handover Serendian token of protection. That's going to complete the quest objective, and you will get the rare Tungrad accessory box. So that's in our inventory right now, and you know what? Let's do Luck of the Streamer and open it up right now in the video and see how we do. Fingers crossed. It's going to be a thing. I got a Tungrad belt. Nice, that's pretty exciting. Anyway, so now we need to just go ahead and finish off the farming quest. So if you go ahead and click on this icon in the top left corner that says Garden, it will bring up your farm. It will tell you what you need to do, tell you an estimated time remaining on each of the items here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and tend to our garden. You're going to have to do this periodically. If you want to park an alt at your garden to do this for you so you can just swap characters, go ahead. But I will meet you back at our garden. So we are back at the garden, and if we click on any one of the plants here, we will see that we have to do work to it. We have to prune away any weeds and all of that stuff that you would normally do in a garden in real life. So basically you just have to do this periodically. It's pretty boring, pretty dumb. But after we go ahead and get through all this, we will have the items. So I will come back at the end of the 5 hours that these plants have remaining. Alright, we are literally 5 hours later. I've changed my shirt, I've changed my hair, but we finally have one of our flowers ready to go. So when you go up to this flower, do not just press R on it to do it, otherwise it is going to harvest. We want to make sure that we click the one that says plant breeding. We need to harvest seeds. The quest is harvest one special sunflower seed. So if we click on the harvest seed button, which is this one down in the bottom right, it says plant breeding. Go ahead and click on that one, and when you harvest, you'll harvest seeds instead. So as you can see, we picked up one of the seeds right there. Just click R to grab it and add it to your inventory. And now we can go back on over to Lara and turn in the seed. So we are back to Lara. If we go ahead and hit R to continue, it will complete the quest immediately on reaching her to get our black gems for completing the first quest line. And that is it, guys. Those are the 4 Lara request quests. So if this video did help you to figure out how to do these quests, make sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comment section below. And once again, make sure you're subscribed so you stay updated when new videos come out. Make sure to have notifications on to get those updates. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next video, stream, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.